Wait, why isn't that? Wait, it should be right there. How come I don't see it? Oh, it's up there. It's just it's kind of missed. Nice to see you didn't die. Oh, don't worry, dude. I was trying to not die. Don't worry, it's okay. It could be worse though. Holy shit, though, my back hurts, but it's okay. It's whatever. All right, so I think today what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to finish all the CM stage or challenge road, all the way up to what we have left, and then I don't know if we'll continue on to stage 7 and stage 8. I haven't decided yet, but the problem is we don't really have a lot of time left, so I don't know. We'll see what else I'm gonna do. I'm not really sure. Depends on how fast or how slow it takes for me to do this. My back also hurts for some odd reason. I don't know why. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our free roll. Hopefully we get something, otherwise this game sucks. Wow, what the fuck, guys? Wait, what the fuck? Did everyone get a 6-star today? Wait, what the fuck is this shit? Hello? Guys. I just basically wasted one roll, essentially, then. Technically. Depending on how you look at it. What the hell? We like, literally everyone and their mother just got a 6-star today, guys. What did we get today? Let's hope it's a pot 6. Or not pot 6, but let's hope it's a pot for Saga. Or, sorry, not Saga, Dusk. Apparently they fucked up some code. Apparently, there's no fucking way. It seems like everyone literally got 6-star today. Hopefully someone... If it's Hoshiguma, I want to cry. If it is Hoshiguma, then they definitely did fuck up something. Oh my fucking god, guys. Oh my god, wait, guys. Oh my god, guys. We finally get a blaze, guys. We finally got our first blaze of the game. Easy fucking clap. We did it, guys. We never have to get blaze anymore. We did it. That's the reason why we play this game. Do another one roll, see if it's infinite 6 stars? You do it, and tell me if it's infinite 6 stars. Why would I do that? What if it is, though? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Guys, we did it. Holy shit, though. We got a pot 2 blaze. Even though pot 1 or pot 2 is absolutely nothing. But whatever, fine. You guys on the blaze pot? No, this is not a blaze pot. It is literally my first blaze I ever got. Yep. No lie. Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and get this started. So as I said, we only got 3 CM stages we gotta do until we gotta actually move on with the stages. Onto EX7. I think I'm just gonna do the CM stages first, and then I'll think about whether I want to do EX7 8 today or not. I haven't decided yet. We got about literally until tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is literally the last day I have to do it, but I plan on finishing it for sure. But we'll see. So let's go ahead and get CM EX3 done. So CM EX3 is kind of tough. It is actually kind of annoying. It's actually not that bad. I just gotta be able to do it. Like, I'm just making stuff harder on myself for no really particular reason. But whatever, it's whatever. So let's go ahead and get this done. And let's like stop fucking around and actually get this done. I'm really tired. My back kind of hurts though. But whatever. If we do EX7, then we're definitely doing CM EX7 as well though, because you know, I don't want to do EX7 today and then wait until tomorrow to do CM because I don't want to like forget how to do it. You know what I mean? You're always tired? Yeah, it's your fault, dude. And I have a phone call in basically about, what time is it? In 4 hours I got a phone call that I gotta take. Not that it really matters, but I'm just pointing out. Actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna put a Mia right here first, but I have an idea of what I want to try after it happens. But first, we'll see what happens. Also, I don't know why I put down a Mia. I was supposed to put down a healer first, but it actually doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and put down Gavial right here. Pop off Saga because for heals. Let's put down Silence here for heals as well to make sure Texas doesn't die. Preferably. Pop off Saga because I said so. Let's actually put Angelina right here faced up. Pop off Texas because I said so. Let's do this so we could actually get this to be the proper to get them to be the proper what's it called? Element, or not element, but thingy mabobber. So this one's kind of bullshit because of this guy, but it's okay because we're gonna go ahead and put down Chen right here to deal with this guy fast. Not like it really matters, but I'm just gonna put that right there. I'm gonna pop off Saga real fast. I'm also gonna need to also change the element here as well. So we're gonna change it right now. And Saga should be the correct element, so that's fine. Gonna pop off Saga for more damage. And now we wait 10,000 years until we win. Okay, so let me take a look here. I'm gonna actually run Dusk. Well, let's run Angelina. I actually wanted to. Okay, so it looks like this one's black, and I don't know if every single ghost that comes out, or spirit, I don't know if they'll all be black element or not. I'm not entirely sure about that, because if there are, or if they are all black, then that's good. If they aren't, then that's obviously bad, so I have no idea. Let's go put Blaze right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Blaze right here. And actually, let's put Scotty right here, just for real fast. Pop off Saga. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and pop off this right here. Why am I going to do that right there? The reason why I'm doing that is because essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take out Chen, take out her, and I'm going to go ahead and put down Blaze right here. Why am I putting down Blaze right here? Because I want her to basically stop this guy from moving so I could actually focus on everything else. And I could just heal Blaze with this, so it doesn't even matter. It's over, I won. We did it, guys. Guys, we fucking finally did it. Guys, it was all thanks to you guys. We finally fucking did it. First try. First try of the day and we did it. Easy fucking clap, as some may say. Anyways. And now we wait 10,000 years, guys, until we win. Because I have no damage, hilariously. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I literally have no damage here. So, good luck. Like, what, like, hello? Like, what am I actually supposed to do? I mean, I could take out Chen, or I could take out Blaze and put in Chen, but I think Blaze would still be better. I don't know. Hey guys, this is totally not scuffed. No way, guys. This is totally 100% not scuffed. And now we put down Mia and then we win. We did it, guys. Easy. What the hell, man? Oh my god. Hilariously, S3 might have been better than S2 on Blaze there, potentially. Who knows? That was so fucking scuffed. Taking 10,000 years to kill one enemy for no reason. But easy clap, we're done with EX3 CM. Now we go to EX4. All right. So EX4. I don't remember. Oh wait. Oh shit. EX4 is actually kind of hard. What's the CM? Smarties have have significantly increased HP. That's kind of scary because these guys actually are. This fight is actually kind of annoying, and this guy is kind of annoying to deal with as well. So I don't know how I'm gonna actually do this fight. I wonder what I did for this fight originally. Like, who did I have? I had these guys. I wonder if I could run the exact same thing actually. I wonder if this team can still do it. I might be able to run just this team and we'll be fine. I'm not entirely sure. So what we're gonna also do is we're gonna go ahead and take out Scotty because we're gonna grab some physical damage to deal with everything else. I probably don't need Spectre. We're gonna use our kettle on S3 because I said so. I can't help myself. And we're gonna go like this, see if this could do it. I can't wait till COB rerun, in all honesty. Okay, so first off, I actually forgot how to do the stage, but it doesn't really matter. So first off, put down Texas right here. And then let's go ahead and put down Saga right here. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I remember how I was doing this fight now. LOL. It doesn't really matter, but I remember how I was doing this fight. So we're gonna go ahead and put down Blaze right here, face up. I'm thinking to myself for a second, so give me a moment. Hop off Saga. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually post up Angelina right here, face to the right. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but we're gonna have her face to the right. I'm gonna go ahead and put down our kettle right here. Actually, no, we're gonna put down Exo right here to deal with everything. After that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down Galvio right here, face up. Dude, all these fuckers right here can fuck off. All these assholes right here are so annoying, I swear to God. Pop off Texas because I said so. Pop off. Well, actually, don't even pop off Saga yet. I gotta think what I want to do here. Let's pop off Angelina to deal with some of this shit. Let's go ahead and use Amiya. Put her right here to deal with some of this shit as well. And what I also want to do is I want to put down Saria to give a little bit of heals as well. Pop off Saga. Let's take out Texas, and let's put down Arketo for even more damage. Okay, so basically, I need to kill this guy fast. I mean, not like it matters, but I would like to kill this guy fast. Actually, we might have a problem. This might be scary. Because I actually have no way of taking this guy out. This guy down here specifically, so that might be a little scary. Yikes. That's actually bad. That's actually really scary and annoying, but it's fine. We're gonna go post up Chen right here exactly. Pop off this and pop off you. Holy crap, this actually hurts. Fuck me. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys, we have a problem. Uh-oh, guys, we have a slight problem. Uh-oh. Jesus Christ, this is actually annoying. Uh-ohs. Uh-ohs, I have no way of blocking this guy. That's not good. Hello, can I pop this off? Oh my god, is it not enough to kill that guy? Oh, that's actually so lame, dude. Wow. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, all because literally, that's really unfortunate. Oh wells. Okay, so I'll probably have to do this a different way then. Okay, I got an idea. I know what I'll do. Actually, let's not use Blaze then, if we're gonna do what I'm thinking, or what I'm gonna try to do then. Let's go ahead and use W. We're gonna put on S2. I mean, S3 still works, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But I know exactly what I'm gonna try now. This fight, or this event does remind me of just using doing COB strats, in a sense, like using arts damage completely. So we're gonna keep Texas like normal. Holy fuck, this is actually kind of hard. This hurts, but whatever, it's fine, it's not a big deal. Pop off Texas because I said so. Pop off Saga because I said so. Put down W right now, face to the right. Pop off Saga right now. Let's go ahead and put down Exu right here, face to the right. And then and we're gonna wait for a few seconds. Pop off Saga. Put down Chen right here. Deal with that shit. Pop off Texas. We're gonna put down Angelina. We're gonna put Angelina down right here specifically. Face down specifically as well. Actually, Angelina should be right here instead, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and put down Amiya. Face down as well. Pop off W just because I said so. It doesn't really matter. I didn't actually have to pop her off, but I did anyways. Let's go and put down our kiddo over here as well to deal with this shit. Not fast enough still. Not like it matters, but still not fast enough. Also, I have no heals on this side technically, so I got to think about if I want to keep this like this. So we'll see. Alright. Gotta think about this guy though, because this guy's gonna do a lot of damage. As you guys just saw, he did a lot of damage, so Put down Saria right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe this is not the way to do this. Uh-oh. Okay, obviously that was not the way to do this. I totally forgot that there was also guys coming from the bottom. I mean, to be fair, my original run of this without, like, CM was just as bad. Like, I didn't really do that good without, or just on normal mode itself as well. So, you know, there's also that. Because I actually legit, like, have no idea, like, how people are supposed to normally do this fight. I mean, I imagine you probably want to do this in a way where they all, like, explode on each other, I imagine. But I wonder how they expect you to do that without getting yourself killed, in a way, you know? Oh, you got Dusk? Alpha Hunter, how you doing, dude? What's up? Yeah, I got Dusk. All right, I'm gonna try this one other way, but I don't know how well this will work. But we're gonna try this one other way. And if I'm gonna do it the way how I'm thinking, how many pulls? I mean, it says in my stream title, but just to give you an idea how many pulls it took me. Oh, it doesn't even say anymore. Never mind. It took me one pull to get Dusk, obviously. It took me 279 pulls to actually get Dusk. Alpha Hunter. In other words, everything I got. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Imagine thinking people read your stream title. I know, right? I'm gonna do this a very specific way this time. I want to see if this works. But the way I'm gonna try to do this, I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna basically need 4 healers. Well, not really, but like pretty much. It just depends. So we're gonna go ahead and take out W, and we're gonna go ahead and grab. This time we're actually gonna grab Telopsis. Actually, I want to grab Perfumer. Actually, yeah, we might actually grab Perfumer instead. 297? Yeah, 297, dude. Imagine, dude. Big noob? Yeah, you're right. Even bigger noob numbers? Yeah, dude, you're right. And we're also gonna grab we're also gonna grab Spectre. And let's go do this fight. You cleared your EX stages yet, streamer? Imagine clearing your EX stages. Hello? That's for tryhards. Clearing the EX stages already. Alright. Post you up here. Post you up right here. Or people who are just better at clearing them? Nah, you're right. Pop off Saga. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, put down Chen right here, face up. Alright, so next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually have Perfumer right here, face to the left. Pop off Chen, because I said so, pop off Saga. Next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down Spectre right here, face down, specifically. And then next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put down Silence right here, face to the right. Pop off Chen. Pop off Texas. Let me see something. Let's put down Gavi, or let's put down Angelina. And let's put her down right here specifically to deal with this shit. There's a certain part in the stage where it will only be the Sparky enemies, so you can retreat all your ops since they kill each other. And that's what I was thinking as well, but we'll see. Also, don't tell me, by the way. I want to figure out everything myself. Preferably. Okay, so Texas doesn't block this one, unfortunately. Not like it matters. Oh, this guy's just gonna go? Well, fuck him. Let me just kill this guy. I am doing CM, right? Okay, I am. I was like gonna say, am I doing CM? Like, hello? Let's go ahead and put down Arknights over here, face to the right. I also wanted to put Spectre on S2 or S1, but that's fine. That's whatever. Hello? I popped it off. Hello? Oh my god, I have the wrong skill on Arknights. Oh wait, I was gonna say, did I have the wrong skill on Arknights? But no, I have the correct skill on Arknights. I was gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? I have no way of healing Angelina, so that's kind of bad, but whatever, it's fine. The only way I can really heal Angelina is by popping off Perfumer, but it's whatever. Arknights is actually kind of weak when you don't have her skill up, which is pretty bad. Where Exu was still pretty decent without her skill, Arknights kind of like, yikes. It's fine though, it's not a big deal. I'm just pointing out. Are we done yet, guys? Oh shit. This guy's going zoom. Guys, why are these guys going zoom? Hello? Can these guys slow the fuck down? It's scaring the fuck out of me. It was scared the hell out of me. They're like literally zooming, and I was like, uh-oh. Dude, stop! Slow the fuck down. What is wrong with you people? Hello? Like, where are you guys going to go? There's nowhere to go. Slow down. Anyways, guys, it's over. We won. So how's your guys' day going? Because obviously my day is still going and we're waiting for this shit to finish, sadly. So guys, we're still here waiting for this shit to finish. Kill it faster, man? Yeah, you're right. I agree with you 100%. Maybe next year I'll kill things faster. Maybe next year. Anyways, let's go. Easy clap. I like how I just fucking did that. I mean, like, I literally had, I mean, I don't know. Doubts? Oh, well, dude. I don't even know, like, what the fuck I was thinking doing that. That's actually, okay, funny enough, me doing that strat right there, if you guys could even call that a strat, that intended outcome was not supposed to be what was, like, happening. I thought, like, we were gonna make it so, I thought they were gonna walk past us, the ghost, but I guess we were able to stop them on every single character. So that was kind of weird. I thought they were gonna all go into the middle at least and explode on themselves, but I guess not. So, oh wells. We still almost lost that because Angelina almost died too, though, so I don't know. But whatever, it's fine. So let's go ahead and do EX5 now. Let's fucking go. So EX5, I forgot how this fight goes. Oh, this fight's annoying, never mind. This fight also has these guys, which is kind of bullshit, but whatever. This might hurt a little bit, but let's see here. Challenge mode. So what's challenge mode exactly? All allied operators have -2 block. So that's actually really bad for someone like me who relies on stalling to begin with. For those who don't know. Because obviously if I can't stall, GG no re. So all that you really have to do is have DPS here. If you don't have DPS, then yeah, you're fucked. But if you have DPS, then you should be fine. I'm gonna try this a specific way, actually. I want to see if this works. Also, that also means that anybody who is not a defender or AoE guard is kind of useless in terms of blocking. So what does that mean? That means I need to go grab a few other characters to make this a little bit more viable. Texas can't block, which is really bad. We're not gonna go ahead and grab Saga. We're gonna go ahead and grab Blaze, because of the fact that I need someone that can block. Unfortunately. Let's go ahead and grab... Actually, funny enough, guys, let's go ahead and grab our Hoshiguma. You know, that character that we haven't used in 10,000 years. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab our Hoshiguma. The one time where it actually might be really good. I don't know what else I might potentially need for this fight. We're just gonna go like this for now and see what happens, because I actually legit don't know. I might have needed another defender or an AoE guard, even though I only got 2 AoE guards, which is Spectre and Blaze, but whatever. All right. So first off's first. Also, by the way, can't I just like, the way I do this is I defend here and I defend here. Can't I just defend all right here in theory? I mean, obviously I can only block a certain type on this part and then a certain type on this part. But if you just kill them fast enough, can't you just defend here in this whole entire area? I don't know. I'm just like thinking. We're gonna put Blaze right here specifically. Why? You'll see. Oh, for a second I thought I had lower attack speed. I was like, what? Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually post up Exu right here to kill anybody that decides to walk past us. Because obviously Blaze can only hit block 1. We're gonna go ahead and put down Spectre right here. This might be rather annoying. Let's put down Texas right here to get some DP going. Because we have like no form of DP regeneration at all. I'm gonna put down Chen right here specifically to do extra DPS. Pop off Texas. I'm gonna put down Perfumer right here. Reason why we're putting down Perfumer is to obviously get ourselves healed. Put it down specifically like this, face to the right. Pop off Chen right now. I'm gonna want to put down our kettle right here. Reason why I'm putting down our kettle right here is so I could do some massive damage to these fuckers. Actually, let's put her down right here specifically. Obviously, I'm gonna have to give our kettle a healer so she doesn't die. I'm probably gonna end up putting Saria. If I could just put her down. Probably put her down right now. Oh, that's bullshit. I was too late, unfortunately. It's fine though, it's not a big deal, but I was a little too late on that, unfortunately. Can I get away with this? Let's put down Angelina face up. That actually does rather a lot of damage, huh? That's actually a lot of damage, huh? Jeez. Who did it kill? Oh, it killed my Perfumer. What the fuck? What a bitch. That actually sucks. Whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But that's actually bullshit. Could you stop hitting Texas for the love of God, you fucking shit fuck? Hello? Dude, this is, dude, actually, like, when you're actually looking at this is such a fucking scuffed, like, setup. Like, there's no reason in hell you'll ever want to use this setup. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, obviously. Like, what the fuck am I doing, guys? I want to point out something. I literally have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Uh-oh. Oh, we're about to leak, actually. Huh. We're actually gonna leak. There's nothing I can do to stop one of them. Unless I kill them, there's nothing I can do to actually stop one of them. Me Scuff, nothing strange about that? Yeah, you're right, dude. That's a little unfortunate. It's fine though. That doesn't look that bad. It's just that the way I'm doing it is kind of like looks scuff as fuck, but it's fine. Hi, the nuclear strategist. How you doing, dude? What's up? It's hot in my room today. I don't know why. Okay, so I probably don't need to use our kettle here. Should you prioritize Mia next E2 to E2? Depends who else you need, or you know, need to level up. Because I guess you could if you really wanted to. I actually am gonna grab a Mia. Get that arts, get more arts damage. I mean, you got Silver Ash to like 76 E2 already? Jesus Christ, dude. What chapter are you on? Because if you're on chapter 8 and you're like certain, you might want to E2 Mia if you're in chapter 8 already. So it might be beneficial for you to do that. I don't know. All right. We're gonna put down Blaze right here. Also, the music for this stage is pretty good. Put down Exu right here to clap these fuckers in the face. As you can see, I really meant to fuck these guys in the face. You're on chapter 5? You probably don't need to E2 her then if you don't want to. It's up to you, I feel like. But like I said, it's up to you. Let's put down Amiya right here specifically. What happens when you E2 her? She gets... Okay, when you E2 her, obviously she gets her third skill, which is a skill that basically ignores defense or resistance. It's a true damage skill. The problem is it's basically a bomb in the sense that like once you die or once you use it, after it runs out, Amiya gets retreated, which, you know, could either be good or bad depending on how you look at it. The other thing about it is that with E2 is that you get a little bit more I don't remember if it was from E1 or E2, but every time you attack, you get SP, and every time you kill an enemy, you get SP as well. But I don't remember which one gave which, so, you know. Double-edged sword? Yeah. Also, we're gonna put down Perfumer right here, face up. Actually, Arquetto would probably be best right where I put her, but it's fine. So when do you unlock her second use ability? Like she changes from caster to something else in the story? Chapter 8. In other words, you don't have it yet. But yes, chapter 8. Let's put down Saria right here. Let's go ahead and put down Chen right here just because I said so. Even though that might be a bad thing, I don't know. Pop off Chen in like 3, 2, 1, go. That wasn't enough damage, or that wasn't as much damage as I thought I was going to do, but it's fine. Better than nothing. We're going to put down Angelina right here. Actually, no. We're going to put down Angelina right here, basically to give us a little bit more heals and to basically clear out everything once I'm able to. We're going to pop off Chen in a few seconds. Right about now, actually. Amiya's popping off. Let's go. Texas. Pop off Texas. Oh, God. Pop off you. Pop off you. And it's over. We won. So, as you guys can see, obviously, I'm a big, fat, fucking cheater, and you should never play like me. Because this is big, fat, fucking cheating. Don't play like me, guys. Never, ever, ever play like me. I should feel ashamed of myself for actually playing like this to begin with, in all honesty. Maybe you should eat to her ahead of time, right? It's up to you. Whatever you need. So when you unlock her second use, do you have to level up the other skill separate, or does it carry over? I believe it carries over all the way up to SL7, but obviously you have to redo the masteries, but whatever. Screen slowly turning into a brute forcer feels good? Feels bad, dude. Only because I'm lazy and tired. It's more so why I'm doing that. But like, the problem is the damage is so much that like stalling. Okay, the problem is stalling in this event is actually really not advisable. I feel like, in my opinion, extremely not advisable because of the fact that, one, there's a lot of damage potential from the enemy themselves and the AoE damage. Two, there's enemies that you actually can't stall against unless you're in the correct element. And even then, they do so much damage that like you can still lose, even if you're stalling. So that's why I'm just like, it's kind of not really safe to do that. Is it separate masteries or you lose masteries? It's separate masteries as far as I know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive that it's separate masteries. The music for EX6 is pretty good though. Or EX5, sorry. EX6 is the worst stage I've ever seen in my entire life. This ugly ass piece of shit. And I cannot fucking wait till we actually have to do this for, like, have these enemies for annihilation. Because if that ever becomes a thing, or for CC, holy shit. Because I imagine for CC, if we ever get these enemies, CC will have the exploding guys do either much more damage, or they'll have bigger range. And that's a nightmare to deal with. I'm pretty positive next CC will have these enemies for sure. CC5 for sure. Focusing on mastery level 3 for this Karm. Skill 1? Is that worth it? I don't know if that's worth it personally, but I mean, good luck, I guess. I mean, obviously it makes this Karm super tanky as fuck, but still. I don't know if that's really worth it. Improve defense by 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a big buff, but like, she already had her defense is actually already pretty high in general with just SL7. I feel like M3 is not really worth it personally. Over other things you could possibly do, especially since stalling is not really the best thing in the world to do. The only reason why I do it is because I don't really have a lot of DPS, or because of the way I play the game, but like otherwise, you know, there are better ways of doing that. There are better things to use. Because you like the Glock 17? So what you're saying is you are gonna enjoy the you're really gonna enjoy the fucking R6 collab then, is what you're basically telling me. Which, you know, it's fine, because I'm gonna, I guess, enjoy it as well, but, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll buy any of these skins, though. I might buy the skins, or I might buy some skins, but I'm not 100% positive about it as well. I haven't really decided. But we'll see when the time comes. You don't know if you're ready for R6? Oh, you mean, like, as in, like, your operators are ready? Yeah, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It shouldn't be that bad, I feel like. But we'll see when we actually get there. But I think you'll be fine. Let's be honest now. You're a little worried that you're not ready? No, you'll be fine, dude. I mean, like, unless you're really, 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 really far behind, you'll be fine. I mean, the weaker you are, it's just the more more strategic you gotta be. Otherwise, you'll be fine. I'm looking for something. Give me a second, guys. So, no point in buying the Ash skin at any rate unless you luck her with your 20 rolls. I guess. Save your OP. To be honest, you would rather earn skins for free. Save your OP for something else? I guess. Anyways. Holy shit, dude, I'm tired. What? This map. Fucking Christ, dude. Because unlike buying a Chen skin when you don't have her or whatever, you won't be spooking her anywhere. But what do you mean by earn skins for free? The vast majority you can only buy with LP. Right. Should you focus on leveling up Siege after you finish with Amiya? If you need a E2 Vanguard for some reason, then yeah. If you don't need an E2 Vanguard, then no. My teeth hurt for no reason. Anyways, trying to balance out who you're leveling up. That's fair. I'm not really the best person to ask this kind of stuff because of the fact that the way I play this game is very scuffed in general. So consequently, like, I kind of just level up people because I want to level them up more so than, more so instead of actually them being like good or balanced. So there's that. I mean, that's why I only have one Vanguard. That's actually E2, I think. As far as I know. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, I literally only have one Vanguard that's E2 right now, which is Texas. And I've been going through the entire game like that. So, you know, if people tell you you don't want like too many of the same class, so you balance out with other classes, I guess that's a fair, I guess that's a fair thing to say. Except, when when literally the guard class is like Arknights, let's be fucking honest now. So it's kind of like interesting people say that, but let's be honest. It depends on how you play the game, like I said, though. Because obviously, like, I mean, like, let's look at all the E2s I have real fast, right? I mean, to be fair, my E2s, or my characters are also really strong in general. But, like, let's look at all the E2s I have. So, Exu, really strong sniper, but can't do shit against people with armor. Texas, Vanguard. Kind of squishy, as some people will say, but they're kind of idiots. She does arts damage to their S2, but it's just whatever, and she has a stun as well, so that's kind of nice. I only leveled these two up because I like them. Blaze, I mean, I've been using Blaze recently, but for like the past up to chapter 6, I haven't really been using Blaze. So, or I guess up to chapter 7 if you want to say that. So really, it didn't really matter. I mean, like, it was basically replaced by or Blaze basically replaced my Spectre in a sense, right? So I mean, like, okay, let's look at guards specifically, right? So guards, I only have one E2, which is Texas. Snipers. So I got 4 E2 snipers. One of them is Exu. We got W, Shores, and Arknights. So W is the AoE sniper. Shores specifically can kill bosses, and Arknights is essentially the same as Exu. Arknights was just me fucking around. Though you're just wrong for not having Myrtle E2, I'd rather quit the game than have Myrtle at E2. Like, you want to beat the event completely. The thing is, you can't really do it because your 4 stars are only E1. Give me a second. So medics, I got only one E2, but that's only because Telopsis' E2 is probably one of the best E2s for for a medic. So there's that. Casters, Gitano and Hayes. I mean, Gitano is pretty strong, I guess, but it's whatever. Mostima, I did it because it's Mostima. It wasn't really because I wanted to use her. Amiya, mostly also because of Amiya, but also she's also pretty decent on E2 as well. Getting specifically what you can get from it. So, it's kind of nice. I don't really use the S3 as much because I don't really like the fact that it retreats her. I mostly just use S2. Unless I need timing, then it's S1. Hayes, I was kind of fucking around, and I thought I kind of needed it, but her art's really good. So really, it's just Amiya and Mostima that was E2'd for the most part. That actually mattered. We already been through guards. Silver Ash, I need it for the boy squad. Scotty's hot. Chen's hot. So really, it was a Spectre. I mean, Spectre I had for a while. That was basically carrying me through most of the game. So there's that. For healers, Saria is my only E2 healer. So, or for defender, sorry. For defender, Saria is my only E2 defender. So, and that's also like including like stuff, that I could E2 that would make it even better. So, So supporters, only Angelina. Sora, let's be fucking honest, it doesn't matter. Angelina, kind of helps me quite a bit. Specialist. No E2 specialist. So as you can see, I don't really, in a way, it's not like the most balanced. Because in theory, I should have an E2 specialist at least, even though specialists are very niche in what you're using them for, unless you're using Jay, or I guess well, Jay is actually like you could kind of put him down and like he could basically be a guard in a way. Ethan and Manticore, they're also like not necessarily that niche because of the fact that they can help in most situations, unless they're drones. I don't think they could hit drones as far as I know. But yeah, I don't really feel like you have to go balanced. Because like I said, the obviously, you know, it all comes down to your strategy of how you're playing the game. For people who, you know, can't really like think or figure out how to do certain stages, obviously they're gonna need stronger shit. It's kind of there's a balance between, it's kind of like a balance machine between one side where it's basically how strong an operator you need, and the other side is how much strat you're putting into it. Because what it is the more strat you actually put into it, technically speaking, the less, or the weak, the amount, how strong your operators doesn't have to be as high, and it'll be tipping back and forth depending on how much strategy or how strong of operators you actually have, or you're using, you know. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but it makes sense in my head because I'm visualizing it in my head. But you're using 4 stars are only E1. Why are you using 4 stars? Just by curiosity. I mean, I know you're not that far in the game in a sense, but like still, why are you only using 4 stars? You should have a few 6 stars by now. You just pushed Silver Ash to level 82, and that's probably what a lot of people will do because obviously Silver Ash, you know, shows a lot of high DPS, so there's that. But like, I'm sure you could figure out how to do some of these, or like some of these fights with 4 stars. WR10 might be pretty tough with only 4 stars though, but you know, I'm sure it's still possible. First event you ever finished? Wait, really? Oh, I mean, you just started the game not too long ago as well, Hans Ninja. How you doing, dude? You don't really have the materials to get there. You only have so much standing, you know? LOL. You shouldn't be super leveling one character that much. It's super expensive for minimal gains, right? Doing great now? Let's go, dude. I'm still not done, obviously, because I haven't done EX7 or EX8, but I'll do it eventually. Can't believe you did it, dude. You're insane. Now you could do R6 when we get it. Also, it's kind of funny. Then why are you leveling up Silver Ash specifically if someone told you to do something balanced? Medium OP? I guess. I feel like after skill, or after level 40 or something like that, most of their damage is going to come from skill levels / masteries. So, you know, because of percentage scaling. It's for people that have finished their teams. Imagine, dude. Oh, no more headaches? Just don't have a headache. The resources you use going from E240 to 90 would level way more characters, right? Also, my audio's cracking. Give me a second. It's so confusing, this color change? Wait, what? What do you mean? All you're doing is gaining like 50 attack and yet spending hundreds of thousands of LMD? Because you don't have any other guards that are good? What guards do you have, just by curiosity? The nuclear. You playing Summoner Wars? No, it's just, I don't know why it's there. Can I delete it, actually? I don't know. Imagine playing Summoners Wars. I don't even know what it's about. Mountain? What else do you have? Delete it, it's awful? Is it really? Anyways. Why aren't you using Mountain, just by curiosity? Midnight? Spectre? Spectre is one of the best guards in the game. Midnight? You don't really need to, but still. Again, like I said, well, you didn't get Mountain until some certain event? Oh, you mean like his event, basically? or this one. But like I said, Spectre literally like carried me for basically 85% of the game. Like she was my guard for the basically 85% of the game. Like I could literally show you my lineup that I generally use for most fights, right? I like how I still have this fucking lineup. What the fuck was I doing here? Anyways. There's nothing wrong with you eating silver ash or anything, or giving ash, but all of you getting are honestly just waste. I mean, like, here's the thing. Also, Dunuclear, like, look how much resources I have, right? Like, let's just say this. Let's look at this. The reason why these two are this high is because I was memeing. That's the only reason why they're this high. Otherwise, look how nobody else is as high as these two. Yeah, especially her, because let's be honest, people give me a lot of shit for doing what I did with Texas. But it's okay, because you know, waifu is all that matters. But like, look how much resources I have. As you guys can see, I have a shit ton of resources, right? So in theory, I should get a lot of. I could have a lot of people to get to level 90, or 80 or 70, depending on what star rating they are. But like, as you can see, I have nobody there because I just don't care. Plus, better to just upgrade another operator. Trying to beat Annihilation 3 as well. Annihilation 3 is, I guess you do need to have a little bit of DPS to be able to actually do it, but it's also, you have to understand how to kill certain things as well. Because if you don't understand how to kill certain things, you're gonna obviously have problems with it because you're gonna do like no damage, unfortunately. And the fact that obviously they could go through your defenses because they could walk right through you technically. Because even I still fuck it up, or even I still like leak, but I just don't care to fix it. Not going to Annihilation 3 until you will build Ash? Really? I mean, then again, if he's all you have, then obviously, then yeah, that makes sense. But still. Because like I said, guys, like, what's my lineup? I don't really want to change this. Because, whatever. So, like, my lineup in this game, if I wasn't using like cheating characters in a sense, even though I do use cheating characters in a way, for my lineup for like basically majority of the game until chapter 6 was basically this, when I could just you know, pick them out. I guess it was a Mia, but I normally would use S1 over S2 because S2 is kind of yikes. Like, I even was using Fang. Let's be fucking honest. Imagine using Fang. I think I was using Mustima a lot too, as well. Okay. SL Fang? Oh yeah, fucking Christ, dude. I can't believe, I literally forgot. I thought I SL7'd her a long time ago, but how come no? Oh, you know what? I mean, the reason why I probably didn't SL7 her was because of the fact that like, I thought like it was, I mean, I thought it wasn't worth it because you don't gain any more DP. It's all only SP. That's probably the reason why I didn't do it. You know? I know some people might say something in a second, but like, I'm gonna fix things in a second. Now back to work. Feel like have fun? All right, have fun at work, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it's gonna be you. And then it's gonna be... This lineup makes no sense. Hold on. Oh, Ox here, that's why. Zima doesn't need to be here. It's gonna be Perfumer. When I could find her. And then it's gonna be Cruz. So as you can see, right? Actually, it would technically be Meteorite, but it depends. If I could just find her. Where is she? Hey guys, you guys know where Meteorite is? Because I have no idea. Where's Meteorite? So as you can see, right? Like, this is my lineup. This was my lineup for generally most stages. Up till chapter 5. Or up till like late chapter 5 to chapter 6. This is my lineup. And as you can see, obviously, I literally only have like, what? 2 6 star. Well, I mean, do you really count her as a 6 star? Even though she is. But like, Let's be fucking honest. Most people don't really use her because she does no damage for most people. But as you can see, I only have one 6-star, right? And like we literally have 2 3-stars, 2 4-stars. Everyone else is 5 stars. But like this team basically has like no damage outside of maybe platinum. Hoshiguma. Oh yeah, just go to the past stage. I did, true, but you know I don't like to think about that. We'll just do the hard stuff. But yeah, outside of platinum, Melantha maybe, Spectre, and I guess Amiya. I technically don't really have damage here, right? So because of that, I have to just essentially stall for a long time. So it's really not that hard. Like, so a lot of times when I have to do stages, I have to think about like how the fuck I'm gonna do it. And like I kind of often not retreat because I don't like retreating, but like a lot of times some of my characters die out and I have to replace them with somebody and bring them back and bring the person that died like back in later on because of how like slow my fights usually go. So you know, and then obviously as you can see, like, right, I don't have anyone that's like super mainly one person doing all the work to DPS. In other words, Silver Ash. I mean, Melantha, yeah, sure, because Melantha, or not Melantha, sorry, I'm looking at Spectre. Spectre obviously can block 3 people, and she could hit everyone that she blocks as well. I mean, in theory, technically Spectre probably is my strongest character in this team. In terms of physical damage. Well, actually, Melantha probably is, but Spectre can hit more than one person, so technically she out DPSs Melantha if she's hitting more than one person. Actually, I don't know if Platinum out DPSs Spectre or Melantha. I actually don't know about that. But especially for Annihilation 3, you probably are gonna need some arts damage. Because I'm pretty positive Silver Ash is not going to be enough. Unless it was like M3 Silver Ash, then maybe. But I tried it with Silver Ash and I was never able to do it. I mean, as you can see, let's see what's my lineup for Annihilation real fast for Annihilation 3. By the way, my throat's killing me. So as you can see, this is my lineup for Annihilation 3. We literally only have what, 2 6-stars? I mean, to be fair, well, sorry, 3 6-stars. But to be fair, like my Annihilation 3 isn't 100% autosave, but I don't give a shit about that because I already cleared it for the rewards, so it doesn't matter. Should you keep pushing through the story? I mean, you should be doing the event for sure right now. But yeah, you should be going through the story, obviously. I mean, I say that, but I haven't done chapter 8 yet because I'm an idiot. I mean, in a way, in some ways, never guard Amiya feels bad. Yeah, it's your fault, dude. In some ways, you'll know if you're lacking. Okay, certain stages will tell you what you're lacking in for sure. Specifically, when you get to 5-10, when you do challenge mode, right? And whenever you get to this will determine whether you actually have DPS or not, because this is literally just a DPS check. I mean, obviously I could do this nowadays, but like back then, like this was hard for me because of the fact that I just didn't have DPS. Because like I said, the way I play this game generally I don't have DPS. Hey, there's my original lineup, I think, actually, hilariously. Oh, it's hard because you didn't want to use... Well, SA is kind of garbage. And imagine using fucking garbage SA. This was fun, though. This stage was quite fun, though. This stage is actually kind of hard. So, you know... I guess the one time where I would say that it might matter a lot more to have a balanced squad or balanced lineup of leveled up characters is CC. That might be the one time where it actually matters a lot more because of the fact that there's times where they do ban operator classes, and obviously if you specifically if you focused on one specific class, obviously that could lead you into trouble if they ban that class. But that also applies for CC, or that also applies for regular stages as well when you do CM. Like 5-7 CM, this literally bans out casters and snipers. So you gotta figure out how to do this fight without people that can kill drones as a priority. So, you know. Did you end up first trying it once you did use him? I think I did? I'm not 100% positive. Oh wait, actually no, I don't think we did. I do not believe I first tried it. No. Okay, no. I definitely 100% did not first try it. I remember I was still having issues. I don't remember exactly what those issues were, but I remember I was having issues still. Because I think the issue wasn't killing Fisto. I think the issue was killing everything else. Because because I think we were having problems killing the defense crushers because disregard Helliger, because we literally had like no arts damage. We had Steward and Gray for arts damage, and that's it. And I mean, I guess there's Executor that ignores a little bit of a defense, but like if I didn't have Silver Ash's skill, I think I was struggling because of Steward and Gray was the only arts damage I had at the time. It's not necessary, but I do think it's good to have like 2 of each class just to have a variety of options for different stages, because sometimes AA snipers are pointless. Sometimes you really need arts damage, sometimes you need fast DPS or DP, etc. Right. That's also, I guess, why like the subclass thing is also kind of nice to get. For those who don't know, that they're gonna basically make subclasses. I mean, it's just another grouping of operators, so that way you can know like what they do, what specific ones do, and then you could focus on a specific subclass. So you could actually like level one up if you don't have anyone leveled up for that subclass. But yeah, that's also like why I said I also run a generally balanced squad for this one, and I mean, like, you don't have to have like this is a balanced squad, right? Even though I said you don't have to have a balanced squad, but like if you do run a balanced squad, you don't have to have like really highly leveled up characters. Like I did 5-4, or I did H5-4 with what, E2 Texas, and I think Spectre was E2. I don't remember if Amia was E2 at the time. Actually, do I have the auto there or not? What was there? I think Sario was E2, but I'm not 100% positive about that. Someone would have to let me know if my Sario was E2. Spectre was probably E2 at this point. I'm not entirely positive about that though. Texas definitely 100% was E2. Mostima, I believe, was also 100% E2 as well. So, you know, obviously I was able, since I was with that squad, I was able to do H5-4. I also was memeing with Doberman, don't mind that. And basically this is kind of a balanced lineup. Sario's E2 for H6-4. I don't remember. I literally don't remember about Saria specifically. But what the whole point is, what I was trying to say is like, I could like, it's still like things are still doable even without like a highly leveled up character. It just requires a little bit more planning, and you know, you might have to switch out some characters for some specific things, but that'll be it. Which skill am I supposed to focus on, Amiya? You mean masteries? Because I don't have a single mastery on Amiya, even though it'd be kind of nice. I actually do not know what most people would go for. I think S2 would probably be the one you would probably want to get masteries on, mostly because it's more usable versus S3 where you use it, she's gone. I feel like S2 would be the best if you're using it on Caster Amiya. I'm not sure about Gardemia because I don't really know what she does. Except I think Gardemia is mostly just Chen on steroids. Chen S2 and S3 on steroids. Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember how many skills Amiya has with Gardemia. I think it's 2 skills, but I'm not really sure. I thought it was 2, but I could be wrong. Because I know one of them is basically Chen's skill 3, just true damage, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I thought she had another skill as well. But I could be wrong. So who knows. You're gonna focus on promoting Amiya first? It's definitely not like a bad idea. I wouldn't say that's a bad choice. I mean, personally for me, Amiya, like as you can see, Amiya is literally my single target caster of choice. Like I said, Hayes was just there because I thought I needed her and I was kind of fucking around, and because Hayes' E2 is fucking hot as hell. But like, yeah, and Hayes is actually higher level than Amiya, hilariously. But yeah, as you can see, Amiya is literally my single target caster of choice. S2 M1 is good mastery, but Gardemia is generally considered better than caster Amiya, and Gardemia masteries aren't that important. Really? I should probably get Gardemia then. Put your sanity to good use. My Silver Ash is max level at least? Yikes, dude. That's crazy. Lanix, how you doing, dude? What's up? Honestly, if you have Aya, as much as Aya is fucking garbage, if you have Aya, don't E2 Amiya. Just go E2 Aya. In all fucking honesty, unless you don't have the resources, because obviously she's a 6-star, so she requires a little bit more. Whereas Amiya probably doesn't require as much. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, just go with Aya. Since she's basically gonna carry you for everything else. Kind of basically makes a lot of casters pointless as well. Even AoE casters, she kind of makes AoE casters pointless as well. But not in every case, but in a lot of cases as well. E2 max level Silver Ash and S3 mastery at level 3? Dude, you're crazy. You started to kill Patriot with Franka and Blaze as damage source? Did it work? Because I know Franka's pretty fucking strong, but she can't block when she uses her skill. And I don't remember what her thing was. Was it that she ignores defense? Or she breaks their defense? I don't actually remember exactly what she does. I just know in story she's pretty crazy. Her sword it's kind of like a explosion sword or something like that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of an explosion sword or something. It breaks armor or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you have Aya, just level up Aya instead of Amiya. Until you get to chapter 8, then you could level up Amiya. Actually, have you done CC yet, The Nuclear? Have you ever done CC? Or even attempted? Because I think you've been around since CC has happened, but I don't know if you ever actually attempted it. You mean you're 3 chapters away? True. Somehow it worked with a lot of debuffs and HP reduction to get past phase 1? But did you kill him all the way through? I don't know. You never touched CC ever once? Okay, actually, The Nuclear, you should actually do CC at least once. Cause CC is basically one of the best events because it tells you what you're doing wrong in the game, in a sense. That's not necessarily always true, but CC, the whole point of CC is to essentially break down a player. It breaks down player because you have to have, well, you don't necessarily have to, but like oftentimes it kind of tests your strategy making, and it also tests whether you are able to do something if with restrictions on operators. And consequently, obviously, if you struggle on something, that tells you what you need to work on, a specific for let's say you needed an operator or like your strategy is kind of fucked. Did he challenge you as a doctor in your brain? Exactly. So you really should try CC. Also, it's free resources, so why not? Like, you need to continue building good team operators first? Nah, dude. Just go straight into it. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to actually run it, so there's no reason not to actually attempt to do it. No bad time to do CC. It costs no sanity, gives you rewards, even if you can't do it all of it. Exactly. I mean, in all honesty, for CC especially, if you can't figure it out, just use a guide. I actually would not. I actually don't care about people using guides, especially if like they're on crunch time and they might not get the rewards because they didn't finish the stage. I would just say just use a guide and figure it out and like try to like adapt from it so you could actually like get the rewards. There's no reason to miss it unless you forgot to do it like I have before because I'm an idiot. Is CC1 such a shame on your record? I'm so sorry, dude. Does CC1 have a medal or have medals? Because that's a little unfortunate if it did. Then rip those medals. I think CC1 did have medals because that was Pyrite, yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm so sorry. You missed the best CC in the game because you missed Burn Me to the Ground. Feels bad, dude. Anyways, what? Sorry, this is just what the song sounds like. I really want to E2 lava. Kind of have the urge to. Add medals was so bad back then. I'm so sorry, dude. I mean, you know, we all gotta start somewhere. It is what it is. Don't worry. I had a handhold like 2 people, I think. Definitely 1, but I don't know. I think I had a handhold like 2 people. Not really sure. Is lava somewhat funds you for building here? I know, right? Wouldn't that be cool if other people refunded you for building them? Actually, where's your thingy that tells or shows you how much you get refunded? I might actually use lava too, or lava the purgatory if I E2 her. Wait, what the fuck exactly? Why does that seem rather a lot actually? Is it just me or does that seem rather quite a bit? That she refunds you for. There's 2 lavas? Yeah. Basically half, you believe? Really? That's actually rather insane. It actually definitely doesn't make me feel as bad to E2 her then. Awaken your inner Leviathan? Think I can tackle most maps now? Wait, what? Is one can hit E2 and the other one oh, I know nuclear. Wait, what? I don't know if you're telling me or asking me. Cause, you know, obviously. Too bad her talent is kind of not the best in the world. It's just whatever. Even on you know, lava purgatory, it's still not the best in the world. It's just like whatever. But you know, adult or I'm going to assume adult lava, but I'm not really sure. I mean, her hair is, I guess, a tad different. I don't know. Does this lava have a skin yet? No, this lava doesn't. I don't know. Do you need 3 dual chips? 8 coals and 13 grindstones. Oh, she needs 3 dual chips, but she gives back 2. So that's kind of nice. Actually, that's insane. Oh, no. Okay, she dual chips specifically, dual chip packs. Right. And you only get 2 dual chips or 2 chip packs back, which means okay, that's fine. Why didn't you give 3 back? Whatever, it's fine. It's not a big deal. So it's not exactly half, but whatever. Better than nothing. I'll still take it. Like I said, it doesn't make me feel as bad to actually E2 her. Like 1/3 to 3/4, or 1/3 to 1/4. Yeah. Like I said, still not bad though. Because essentially you could E2 her and then basically E1 someone else. Or E1 like a 4-star, E2 a 4-star potentially. With what she refunds you in a way. Someday when you feel it, you will upgrade her. Oh well. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if I actually upgrade lava or E2 lava before I E2 searcher. You think Arknights is free to play friendly? Arknights is probably it depends how you look at it. It depends actually how you look at it. I think personally it is free to play friendly. Unless you're comparing it to a game such as like Azur, because obviously Azur is 100% like more free to play friendly than in comparison to Arknights. Because literally the only thing you're really paying for, unless you're actually trying to pay for rolls, is skins. Collector, no. If you're just talking about ability to play well, then yes. Yeah, exactly. Because like I said, for this game, it's a balance between having really strong operators and having strategy. The more stronger operators you have, the less strategy you have to have. The more strategy you have, the less stronger operators you actually have to have. So it's a balance. I wonder if I have a stage that I could give that example of, but the problem is all my operators are pretty fucking insanely strong right now. Especially since like by now I already leveled up everything, so it's just like, bruh. I definitely shouldn't be showing anything past chapter 5 though, because after chapter 5 is kind of where I start using strong shit. Well, actually that's not true. Chapter 6 I also don't really use strong shit, with the exception of Exu. Exu is like the only really big difference versus everything else, yeah? Yeah, and I guess Sari as well. And I guess Telopsis. Getting more stuff isn't as generous as AL when it comes to collecting? I know, right? Then again, AL could be pretty bad sometimes too, though. Which stage do you get a Mia change? Chapter 8? I have no idea. It's somewhere in chapter 8, that's all I know. This stage is fucking dumb, but whatever. See, I only did this with like, you know, 5 E2s, which to be fair, we're just gonna say 4 because it's Mostima. But otherwise, it's just you just gotta figure it out. I mean, like, look, I'm not using anything, with the exception of Exu and a Spectre, I guess. I'm not really using anything that has super massive DPS. So it's just more so you gotta figure it out, you know? Actually made chapter 6 life much easier. Yeah, true, exactly. There is that as well. I'm not saying that she didn't, but I'm just saying. Did I use Exu for this? I did. Look at all the fuck. I don't remember using Meteor. I used Meteor here? Why did I use Meteor here? The fuck was I doing? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Holy shit. Even this one was actually quite annoying. That one was actually quite annoying. You like E2? I think E2 Lascarum is okay. I don't think it's the greatest one in the world, but it's okay. This one I probably use Silver Ash. Yeah. Like I said though, there are certain times where you will need to have like someone that or use people that actually are giving you massive DPS. But there's not a lot of those usually. I can't show chapter 7 because chapter 7 is when I actually start like try-harding and using shit that makes things super easy. Like, look at this. Like, even in chapter 4, I'm using literally 2 E2s. But who is my DPSer? Really, my biggest DPSer, technically speaking, I guess, is going to be Platinum or Melantha. I mean, I guess there's Project Red as well, but still. My biggest 2 DPSers are literally Platinum and Melantha, and I guess Texas if you count her. So, like, it's really not that bad. You're, in most cases, simply having one of your own and borrowing one support is enough for everything? Yeah, just borrow an Aya and you'll be fine. TBH, like I said, if you have Aya, just level up Aya. She'll pretty much carry you in most situations, I would say. Probably the only time that probably won't happen is there's drones and other enemies on the ground as well, then because she won't hit the drones, unfortunately. I don't know if her AoE on her S2 will still hit the drones, even if it hit the ground. I'm not entirely positive about that. Someone would have to tell me. I don't think it would hit the drones because it wouldn't make any sense. But who knows? Oh. But yeah. We got 1 day. We got 1 day and 18 hours. Which means next time I do stream, we have to finish the event. Like, for sure, 100% we have to finish the event next time I stream. And not be lazy as a motherfucker. But knowing me, who knows? I'll probably end up being a lazy motherfucker. How did 3 of us get 6 stars of banners on our daily today, though? I asked Hypergriff why they're pieces of shit, and they said they're sorry, and they gave us a 6 star. At least it was something that we all could have used for pots, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken. That was lucky. That was rather lucky. Yo, sorry, that was not lucky because this is the worst character I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe I got a Blaze dupe though, hilariously. So that puts me at 11 out of 301. Bumps up my average a little bit higher, I would say. Just a little bit. Literally not even that much of a difference, but you know, let's just assume that it is a big difference. Oh. I've never used Hoshi. You got her late in the game. Never had the need to bring her in afterwards? Right. I mean, like, Hoshi's whatever now, right? Yeah, I mean, she's like whatever. There's no... It's not exactly a great pot, right? This game, I mean, just like most other games, I guess, because that would actually hold true, I feel like. But this game, there's so many options out there where you might as well just bring something else just to kill them faster than just stalling. Because Hoshiguma, she does do DPS. I'm not gonna say she's not, because she does do DPS. It's just that why would you use her when you could just bring someone that could do more damage and just kill the other? Like, the only real time I would say it would be better for Hoshiguma is if you need to stall a little bit longer, and where something else won't be able to stall as long as she can. Because obviously she has one of the higher defenses I mean, she is obviously a defender, but I think she has pretty high defense in comparison to all other defenders. I think only specific people go higher than her. I'm not 100% positive about that. I gotta actually take a look. But her skill 2 also does quite a bit of damage as well. And it gives defense as well. Yeah, so like at E2 low 40, she has 613 defense. So let's take I don't know. Let's take Mudrock. Mudrock should have more defense. But who knows? We'll see. Yeah, so Hoshiguma actually has more defense than Mudrock. Even though Mudrock has some other stuff that could make her makes her a little bit more tanky. But Hoshiguma has a lot of defense. Nian might have more defense though. 613, yeah, Nian has a little bit more defense, just a little bit. She's nice in unique stages like CC0, or that one event stage with the several lanes and a lot of bullies, right? But otherwise, you might as well, but in most other cases where you don't necessarily need to block because you could just kill them, you might as well just use something to kill them. Or Hoshiguma. But like the thing is, I used Hoshiguma for like majority of the game because she was like basically my only defender, or she was my only 6-star for like a long time, and you know, I stalled a lot as well, so that's why I used her. And she kind of like, not gonna lie, her RNG dodge also, you know, allowed me to win some fights as well. Rico Sound with S1 M3 is actually the tankiest operator. So what's her S1 M3? Let's assume that she's at. I'm gonna assume that holds true in no matter what level she is at E1 or E2. Sorry. I'm gonna assume that always holds true on no matter what level she is on E1 or E2. At E2, she has 609 defense, so slightly less than Hoshiguma. But what's her S1? Gets defense. Wait, what? Wait, S1, SL7, 70% defense and 200% talent effect. What's her talent? Wait, what? That's 70% defense increase. And she has a 20 or... And she has a 46% dodge on skill. So are they including the dodge or no? Because the dodge is obviously hard to quantify. Because obviously, you know, it's RNG. Whether she actually does dodge or not. But at level 40... At level 40, you know, E2, she has 609 defense, plus the 70%. So what is 70% of 400? Or 607? I don't know. It's like 400 and something. I don't know. Not really doing real math here. You don't know? Probably not. Just because the straight up permanent defense is huge? Yeah, the thing is though, also is that with Coruscant though, with her skill, it has such a low cooldown, or like the SP cost is so low, and it charges up per second, and its duration is 30 seconds. So it's it lasts for so fucking long. At obviously M3. So, I mean, in theory, I should have been using Croissant for a long time. There was, because I had Croissant for a while. There was no reason for me to not use Croissant. It's just that I didn't really, for some odd reason. I should start using her. I might just start using her. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Everyone else, though, may have higher percentage scaling, but they don't have the uptime that Croissant has, for sure. Yeah, because Croissant's uptime is really fast. Are you building masteries, though? True. What's the detail of Croissant's S1 again? On M3, 70% defense and 200% talent. Which means she gets 46% dodge chance. 20. It costs 20 SP. She starts with initial 12 SP, and the skill lasts for 30 seconds. At M3. Nobody gets anywhere close to having the same uptime and but having also that amount of defense. And being able to essentially get it just by sitting there. She doesn't even do anything. She literally just sits there. Laskarm may come close. Laskarm, as far as I can tell, Laskarm is probably one of the few people that could possibly get close to it. It's just that problem with Laskarm is that her it doesn't last as long. It's only 8 seconds versus Croissant, even at M3. But with Laskarm, she reaches over even my Laskarm. She reaches over like 1,300 defense. I don't know if that's actually. I don't know if I actually got buffs from something else though or not, because I don't know how the hell my Laskarm actually got that high. But if I was using Laskarm also, I would be using her for the battery and also because of the fact she has arts resistance once you E2 her. So it also depends. Yo, that's some tanky. That's some OP tank. What the fuck? Yeah, dude. This Karm actually has a lower SP cost, but she has to get hit to get the SP cost, unfortunately. Saria doesn't come close, obviously, because she's primarily healing. And her defense is pretty low as well. Saria actually has pretty low defense in comparison to all the other defenders. It's just that she also has arts resistance. Like, honestly, the next person that I can even consider having massively more defense is potentially Korra. Or Kiora? I don't know how you actually pronounce her name. The problem is, she's a 4-star, so she's going to be pretty low in general. Actually, her defense is 609 at level E240, which is the same as Croissant. And her skill 1, which is the defense skill. Well, actually, there's 2 skills. But let's go look at skill 1 real fast. Well, I mean, I'm looking on my screen, so you don't mind me. At M3, it's 80% defense. At M3 is 80% defense, but the SP cost is a little bit higher, 15 SP cost higher, and it lasts only 5 seconds more. So Korra has slightly worse uptime for sure. There's also skill 2 though, which also gives her she blocks more people and she gets a little bit of healing as well. At M3 is 130 defense, which obviously is way more than Croissant, and you get 3% max HP recovery per second. But the problem is the SP cost is 40, which is obviously pretty high in comparison. Korra's probably the best when it comes to pure defense. Well, I mean, I guess if you're saying I guess pure defense, I don't know, because like, you know, Croissant's just tankier, and that's technically the definition of being pure defense, I guess. I don't know. Croissant definitely has really high defense stats once you actually activate her skill. What are the straight physical numbers? It's higher for Croissant or Korra, yeah. I think Korra literally has the highest numbers in the game in terms of defense. I'm not 100% positive, but I think Korra does land at the highest for pure number of defense. And we're not talking about like anything with shields at all or some stuff like that. Actually, Nian gets higher than Croissant. or sorry, Nian actually gets higher than Korra, because her base defense is actually a little bit higher at 40, and she gets the same amount of scaling, which is 130 defense at M3 on skill 2. And she also does arch damage as well. So obviously Nian is the SP cost is a little higher though, unfortunately. $46 dodge, 60% uptime is pretty crazy though. It is. 46% dodge, especially because of the fact that like the uptime is so high that you're pretty much never going to be in a situation where she doesn't. Well, that's not necessarily true, because obviously there's the whole definition of uptime and downtime. But in most cases, you'll have her skill up, right? That's literally that's literally just slightly less than well, okay, actually no. Without her skill being activated is slightly less than Hoshiguma in terms of dodge. With her skill activated, it's twice as much. Well, it's a little bit less than twice as much in comparison to Hoshiguma for the dodge, which is pretty insane. Especially when you think about it as well. Think about this, guys. My Hoshiguma has dodged quite a bit for me at 28%. Actually, wait. Is it 28% or 25%? Because I don't know if the 28 comes from... Oh, no. It's always 25%, guys. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no. It's 28% when you have... pot 2 or 3. When you have pot 3. So let's just assume. So let's just say it's 25%. So yeah, Korra's pretty crazy. Korra's literally like insane RNG, but higher RNG, better RNG. I wonder why people didn't use Croissant. I say Korra, I meant to say Croissant. Back in CC0 though, no one wants to build while they're building her masters. You guess? Not even CN players though. But I would also say not only that about building the masteries, but also like probably because people didn't really see, like they would think, or not see, but like think they would also have a use for anywhere else outside of that. So if you're gonna build something just for one thing, which I guess technically I did in a way, even though I started using them in general, but like if you're gonna build something for one thing, then you might as well just try to figure out a different way, I guess, in a way. Unless you have no choice and you needed that character. But obviously people were able to do it without Croissant, so obviously it was not necessary if you didn't even need it. So it's just whatever then at that point. She also does have the downside that it's an Onyx skill, so for a higher CC, timing becomes an issue, right?